Hi everyone, it's Carol from the Crafty Emporium again. Good morning, although when you're watching this it's going to be evening, so good evening. Okay, so here is the second journal that the lady has commissioned. You've just seen, hopefully, the last journal that she commissioned. This is the next one. I told a lie in the last one. Bad Carol. I said that the previous one I'd spilt tea on it, and I didn't. I wanted to keep the last one as an example, because I teach journal making as it happens, so I wanted to keep that one as the example because that was the first one that I made. This was the one, well, not this particular one, but the sample that the lady saw, the video that the lady saw, that was the one that I went and spilt the tea on. And as I say, it didn't enhance any of the pages at all because it made the colours run on the ink, so it didn't look pretty. So that was why I ended up making another one of these. So again, this is just another quick flip through because I have made a few slight alterations to the original, but in essence the concept of the journal is the same as the original. So this is the rose junk journal. So as you can see, I put the word journal down here, and there's a key and a lock and this beautiful image of this rose. Put some lace on the edge of the spine, and on the back I put that it was handcrafted by moi, York, England, 2017, and it's a single signature, and all you do for the closure is just put the key up through the ribbons there and unravel it, and that's it, undone. So to the inside, and what I've done here is I've done a pocket, little tiny bit of layering with a bit of lace and a flower, stuck the image onto a book page. And sometimes with these book pages they get a little bit on the delicate side, and so what I did here was I just placed a punched out piece of card, so that helps to lift it up slightly rather than trying to lift up the page and then ripping it. I just put the punched circle there so that it just lifts up the page slightly to be able to insert the journaling cards that I've put in. Then here I've put a little piece of foil just because I thought it was pretty, and it matches sort of the colours, and it gives you a little bit of a hint of what's on the page underneath it. So here I cut out a peacock. Ooh, bending its head now, stop. And then a simple journaling card with a little bit of lace and a seam binding on. So that slots back in there. And here there's a very wide cut belly band, and just the same as in the original one, this closes with some hearts, so you wrap the heart round and unravel it to be able to open it up, and so that slots back inside. I'll do that later. They get fiddly, don't they? Some printed pages from the digital kit, which was I believe Ephemera's Vintage Garden. Yeah, I think that one was Ephemera's Vintage Garden. Did some stenciling. Yeah, these are all definitely Ephemera's Vintage Garden. And a book page here, with some lace, 2 layers of lace trim on. Lace trim on the edge. This is a page that I've devised for myself, for notes and appointments and things. This is a little gold paper clip. I'm about to start selling some of those on my Etsy store actually, because they're really nice. It's a nice quality paper clip, and it's small as well. It's not a very large paper clip, but it's just a nice size. And again, just another piece of journaling paper underneath there. But when you unclip it, this folds out. So just do it, and it unfolds to reveal some more paper with the stenciling on. I'll clip that back on later. Here I did a little fold out book, and I put a little button on the end and then a little piece of lace which just hooks over the button, so then it reveals the paper inside for you to journal on, and it's a piece of coffee dyed paper, and I just put a little bit of lace on there so that you can see that it pulls out, and then that closes down and just hooks over the button to hold that in position. Here I did a pocket, and there's an envelope, and here I did a tag that I stamped, and I'm not very good at stamping. It's not my favourite pastime in the world, I have to say, but I thought that one turned out really quite nicely, and I backed it onto a book page. So I was quite pleased with that, because as I say, me and stamping, we're not the best of friends. And then on here I did a double page, ripped page, so I stamped the "Be the change you wish to see in the world," did it on some book pages again, and then made a tag. I think that this was this a freebie from Andrea Artie Mays, or that was one part of the kit. I can't remember it, but I think that was an Artie Mays one. This was a page from my own little digital collection that I've done. Did some stenciling on here of words, some more stamping. Get me, hey, look at all this stamping I'm doing. Oh, I hate stamping. Well, stamping doesn't like me. Another little tuck doily there. And here, this is packing paper from Amazon, because they do like to use their packing paper, don't they? And then I've done some stitching top and bottom to close it into a pocket, and then inside the pocket there's some journaling cards and bits and pieces. Did some stenciling across the 2 pages there of a doily. Some more stamping. Hey, get me. Paper bag. I'm easily pleased, aren't I? Simple things, simple pleasures, simple mind. Paper bag, put some flowers on. Did a little envelope here with some paper inside of it, and used a button as a closure. And another journaling card. Lace on the edge of the page. Centre of the signature, and I did some stenciling here, and then I did some tags and journaling cards that go in the pockets of the envelope. I did the little 3-dimensional heart, of which I do have a little tutorial on that. It's really easy to do. It's not rocket science, but I think it's quite a nice little surprise for someone who gets a journal like this, to then suddenly open it up and find that it's got this little 3-dimensional thing inside. Another tag and another journaling card, some more stenciling. The other side of the paper bag, again with bits more of ephemera in, and what I've done here is I've just put a brad through them, and they're able to swing so that you can write then on the backs of them. And these were some little dictionary cards that I've made, so I put those in there. Here, this is a pocket again placed onto a book page, and another little journaling card with a little bit of lace on the top corner. Stenciling, Amazon paper pocket again, with some more journaling card and a little booklet inside. And then on the other side I've made a little tab type card, and again attach that to the pocket to make a pocket, and put some journaling in there, journaling card. Did a doily here that acts as another little tuck spot. Here made a pocket by folding in the page and put a journaling card in and another foldy out bit of paper. But on the front of the pocket I added a little bit of lace, put some buttons on the edge, and that now becomes almost like a little mini belly band. And then I did a little bookmark card to slot in there, and a little circle at the bottom, half circle at the bottom punched out so it prevents it from just slipping out the bottom. Made a tag that I made into a little tuck pocket and put some ephemera cards in there. Other side of the tracing paper, but I like the way the image from the pocket just fits inside that image quite nicely and shows through the tracing paper. Here I used a doily as a belly band so that it flips up so that you can actually write inside the doily, and then tucks inside of there. There is a tag backed onto some coffee paper and another little envelope. And I did some little punched flowers at the top up there, and some more stamping. Voila! Cut out some hearts, punched out some hearts. I didn't cut them out. Punched out some hearts and attached them to make a little tiny tuck pocket, and put some journaling tags in there. A short page, some more stamping, some more ephemera, but I made this into a pocket, and then there's a tag just inside the pocket, and added some flowers other side of the page there that I made. But as you can see here, I did the stenciling to extend beyond. Can you see how it matches up? And then when you open it, flip it over, you get the full image. Coffee dyed paper, some more stamping. I tell you, I went all out on this one with the stamping. And then here I did two little corner tucks there with some stenciling. Couldn't think of the word then. Stenciling behind it, and then put a journaling card which slots inside of there, and then this little calendar card which I folded in half and made it into a little pocket and put a tag inside. And then here there's a big corner flip, and then I did another one of those stamped tags onto the book page, the other side of the foil. And then on the back page I did a pocket with a big tag inside, and then the pocket flips out to reveal another pocket with some journaling cards in. And I think that these were another freebie on Junk Journal Junkies. I think, can't remember. I tell you, my memory is so bad at the moment. I'm lucky I can remember who I am sometimes. No, can't. Oh no, can't think. Anyway, if I remember, I'll try and put it in the description box below, and then obviously that closes to reveal the back cover again. Need to remember to put that back in. So that's my commissioned journal. One of the things that I did want to say was that I have been asked a couple of times about the journals that I video, and do I sell them? Yes, I do. A few of them I do actually like to keep, because as I say, I do teach journal making, and so I like to use some of them for examples. But if there ever is a journal on a video that you see and it's either already been sold, or I put on that it's not for sale, then please, you know, don't be afraid to ask me if you want me to make you a journal, because there's no reason why I can't, apart from the fact that sometimes my diary is a bit full with workshops and classes, and so I don't always have a lot of time, because I also am on the design team for Calico Collage and also Artie May, so I have their journals to make. But yeah, please don't be afraid to ask if you fancy me making you a journal. But just don't be offended if I say, unfortunately, not at this moment in time, but there's no reason why not at another time. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm off now for a brew, so I'll speak to you later. Try a bit.